Are you starting it or am I starting it? Hi, Bree. Hi, Greta. Who starts it?
Hi, Greta.
Hi, Bree.
I started.
You started. Hi.
How's it going?
It's going. It was weather was shit
Yeah.
getting here.
If it's raining by the time you leave and the snow's melted, I won't be surprised.
No, not in the least, because what was it? Neither of us can, one, trust the weather report anymore, and two, the world is dying.
All right, we're just the world's on fire.
The world is literally burning up, we get snow a month after Christmas.
It looks really pretty right now.
It does. It's a little snow globe.
But it's all going to melt.
It's all going to melt, and then we'll get snow again next week, and my sinuses are going to hate me.
I'm doing okay, except for my leg cramp.
So sorry.
I'm not going to stop talking about it.
That's all right. The more you talk about it, though, the worse it's going to get.
I don't know. It kind of seems to help. I like the attention.
It's all about Bree. It's typically
only
all
when
about
I
me.
want it to.
Like, well, it's like I got. Jesus Christ!
We're never gonna.
You're just
stop swallowing. I'm not gonna change it.
That's what she said.
Oh my god! I'm not gonna take it back. You're just gonna hear it. Unless somehow we get magic mics that don't pick that up.
Somebody should sponsor us. Give us
mics.
So this is kind of like technically speaking, we don't typically do this. We record 2 episodes in one night, and then don't record for like a month.
A while.
and then we go back to recording again. But this time, we recorded only 1 episode last week because we spent so much time talking about Fourth Wing. We will not make that mistake again.
That's not true because Greta finished Iron Flame.
I finished Iron Flame!
And I made her call me on the last 3 chapters.
604.
And then page 604. And then read it with her, and it was a great time. Over FaceTime.
My gosh. And that's, so if you saw our TikTok, that I was reading Fourth Wing when I recorded that reaction because I had another friend that wanted to see my reaction to the last page, and Bree wanted to see my reaction. But this time, I didn't record it, but I FaceTimed Bree. It was the same reaction. It was shock. And now
it was more intense.
It was so much more intense, and I think I don't know if I want to do spoilers this time around, but it was so good.
I think Iron Flame is newer.
It is newer.
So it's not super new. I don't remember when it came out. Maybe
November.
November? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, because I literally finished Iron Flame. You sent me like 2 or 3 Fourth Wing TikToks. Now my entire For You page is Fourth Wing, and a lot of it's from like November.
Yeah. So I read it. I got my own For You page filled with Fourth Wing TikToks, and then Kristen read it, so I was sending them to her. She was sending them to me, and then it was again like filled. Just that's all it is. And then you read it again. I'm not mad.
No. I'm so happy about it.
Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy, like I am still there. I miss it.
I miss it. And that's how I know that the rest of the series, I genuinely think, is just going to be so. I cannot be disappointed.
Right. I was going to say, I think
so afraid.
She wrote it so well, where like anything could happen and we can't be mad at her.
Nope.
Because she's made it very clear anything can happen. We don't have expectations for anything crazy not being able to happen. Like, she could do anything to anyone and we'd be like, okay, Rebecca.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Settle down. We'll stop. We enjoy it.
I will keep reading it, but I hate it.
Yeah.
Well, and it's one of those things where it's like she left the door open for anything. So much. There are so many things that could happen. Like, it's crazy. And I think that's why I like it so much.
Yeah.
Even the way that Fourth Wing ended, it didn't really leave it up to, like, a bunch of theories. It just...
Yeah, the theories start when you get into Iron Flame and get some answers, get more ideas of what's existing in that world, and then you can be like, okay, well, this connects to this, because that's where all my annotation in the first book, I started rereading the first book very slowly after I finished the second book, so I'm going through that and just, like, finding all the, like, clues of things that, like, she's led up to, and I think I read one sentence last time.
The one that you read...
about the storms.
Yeah, and like the books and stuff. It was about, essentially, it was a foreshadow to the rest of Fourth Wing, essentially. Yeah. And you don't, I don't know. It's just, it's so good. And now I'm reading into everything that any character said, anything that happened. Just
she
reading
writes
into it
with such purpose too, that you're like, all right, what does that mean?
Right. You're like, okay,
what do you mean?
Hold on. I'm taking everything very literally. Wait. It's so good, and I cannot wait. And I know that, like, I don't know. I the fact that it's another year, though, I'm gonna have to take the month before the next one comes out, I'm gonna have to reread.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The Fourth Wing and Iron Flame.
I think I want to take, like, a while, because I want to read through and, like, take my time and absorb it more, because I am a quick reader.
You are, yeah.
And then I start to skim, and I feel like I miss a lot, especially in Iron Flame that's longer and more set up to the second part of it, so it's slower moving.
It is, and I wasn't sure. I almost, like, didn't want to believe you when you told me that. When you told me that the next book, she warned me. She's like, it's not as quick of a read, because it's just not quite as, like...
It doesn't grab you.
No. You have to be grabbed from the first book.
Yeah.
And be like, you're just invested at that point. The second part of Iron Flame, though, is where it grabs you.
Yeah.
Like, part 2. It's just so good.
Because she's setting up more of the world.
Yeah. I mean, she had...
Like, the whole world.
She laid out a whole continent.
Yeah.
A whole fake continent with different backstories, the history of the different area, and that's so, like, complicated.
Yeah, crazy.
I can't follow it.
I couldn't do that.
No, and I couldn't follow it, but...
You can. You'll figure it out.
I'll be fine.
That one's over there. That one's over there.
I look at the map all the time. Like,
oh yeah,
like,
you gotta flip back to the map. That's why I'm glad, like, I got the books and didn't read it on...
It was a loud swallow.
Oh my... I thought, like, something happened.
Oh.
I was like, what?
No, sorry.
Like, I said something. I was like, I don't think I said anything. Ruined the whole thing.
All of it.
And at the end...
and how it ends...
I don't remember what I was saying.
I'm sorry. You're happy that you got the like the physical books.
Yeah, I didn't read on the Kindle because I did go back to the map, and
I did. Yeah,
I like the. It gives me comfort. That and the ritual book. Keep that close.
Well, I need to get Fourth Wing physical copy, the special edition.
Oh, that's right.
So I can read those too.
You're just gonna have to watch the stores for it, because Amazon's so overpriced right now, because it's
so stupid.
Hard to get.
It said it was $80.
That's insane. I was at Barnes & Noble today. I forgot. I was on a mission.
Well, I've looked on Barnes & Noble online. Everywhere is out of stock. It doesn't exist on their site. Like, it does, but it says, like, unavailable for purchase online, and then it says not in stock.
Their elevator was out, and I got really nervous. I was like, how do I get down there? Because, not their elevator, their escalator. And they just opened up their back stairs because the escalator's being worked on. But I was like, I need to go down there.
I need to be
That's
down.
where I need to be
down there.
My books, there. Whole reason came here, there.
What books did you get?
I got I had to order the third Akatar book because they didn't have it. They had it in paperback, but the other two that I have are hardcover. And if I do that, I'll die a little on the inside. So
it won't feel right.
I ordered that. They'll ship it to the house, which is good. But then I got the next book after that, so I have the next 2 books.
Oh god, and I can't see what my hair looks like after this.
You look good.
Thanks.
I won't take it back.
Yes. Okay, so no, I don't want to talk too much more about Iron Flame because I don't want to do another spoiler situation, which essentially last episode it's either you can listen to the whole thing or you're just not going to listen to it. Yeah. Which I feel like you said, Iron Flame is newer, so
yeah. I don't know when Fourth Wing came out, but I think once the next book's out, you're just going to get spoilers if you don't actively avoid it.
Yeah, which I'm glad
I had to avoid it when I got the book the day it came out.
Really?
I pre-ordered the book.
Oh, wow.
Started reading it right away, and people were putting spoilers, like, on TikTok and everything.
Damn.
And I'm like, guys,
how?
At least a week.
give at least.
And it's a long book.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I can't imagine. That was a loud one.
My throat's dry, so it was really difficult to swallow.
No. Essentially, that's what she said. But it's one of those...
Sometimes
I think we mentioned that school started last time.
Probably.
But we're a week in. This is like the first week. I have a paper due Sunday.
I thought I had more due this week because I had 2 discussion boards for one class. Mm-hmm. But each discussion board was just one question.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was super simple.
Do you look ahead at your assignments? I've been meaning to ask you, do you look ahead?
I'll show you my notebook with my checklist before you leave.
You do it too.
I'm trying. I try to every time, and I do a couple weeks out, and then I never finish it. Like, this is a planning site.
Oh.
I don't use it. I'm going to unpin it.
Oh.
I've decided just to write it out and do a checklist. So I did that for the entire term this time, so it's already done. So all I have to do is just flip the page.
I use the notebook app on the iPad, and I do my assignments template, and then I list it out for each class, like, separate, because I do its own folders and everything. I try to get very organized, and I use that checklist for about 3 weeks, and then we hit the week where I have to turn in my project, and then I remember that I had all the assignments listed in there, and then I go in and I check mark all of them.
Yeah. You always have to go back and check mark it.
I'm not doing it for this one. I just haven't. It's my last class. I think I've just given up. I think I'm...
Yeah, it's your last class.
I'm burnt. I was burnt out at the end of the last term. I was burnt out before last term even started. And we had that, 2-3 weeks off? 2 weeks off?
Yeah, it was rough getting back into it.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a lot due for your other class?
So that one's scripting. And I know nothing about that. So that one I'm scared for, but it doesn't seem like a ton of work. Like, have you ever used iBooks at all?
Not a chance.
It's mostly for, like, math and stuff, but, like, for coding too. So it's just, like, activities through another program.
I had to do something similar with history. Like, I had
probably like MindTap or Cengage or something. One of them.
It was like the textbook was on there, but there was activities within the textbook.
Yeah, that's what I use for my counseling class. So it's nothing crazy. And the counseling techniques is just, like, essentially so far, it's like, how do you think you'd be a counselor? Like, what would you do in these situations? So I think that's obviously going to be really beneficial, but, like, not difficult. And then the scripting is just something I've never done before.
Is it like it's just a credit you needed to get?
Well, I wanted it, it is like a
kind of an elective. That's
elective, thank you. Yep. I'm getting my degree in forensic psychology, so I'm hoping it could help me in the forensic side, having that little bit of knowledge, because then I can go into, like, the cybersecurity part of it too.
Yeah,
because I did take the cybersecurity class.
Oh, well, yeah.
So this is just, I want to dip my toe in.
Dip toes.
Yeah.
That's the way we could make money. Toes.
Just toes, not dipping.
Feet.
We could probably dip.
Probably dipped in something.
Ew, have you seen that? Have you seen that guy that's, like, putting mustard or, like, ranch on something, and then he sticks his whole hand in the bucket, and then zooms out, and he's just covered in mustard?
I saw the ranch one, and it was a piece of pizza, and he just...
Yeah, the whole thing zooms out, and he's just ranch.
Because he didn't start in ranch.
Okay.
Who dumped it on him, and can I be that person?
I'm sure he just painted himself with ranch. It's not even like a dump. Like, he's covered.
But how? There's a cut in there that we don't see.
There's a cut, yeah. Why are you... You edit our videos. What do you mean, how?
I can't get the clean cuts. You watch this...
He's better at it. to tell you.
Nobody's better. Me. Nope.
Huh? Right. Yes.
Some dude.
One of these days...
What?
One of these days you should just come on here and sing and then get mad at anyone who tells you you're not good. Or just start saying you're better than everyone, just assaulting people. No one's gonna say you're not good. I was making a joke. Go away. Leave. Go stand in the snow globe that's outside.
Sometimes I don't get the jokes, and that's not because of the joke teller. That's just because
Could be.
I take blame for that one. I don't think I was following. I heard somebody's going to tell me I'm not good enough, and I was going to cry.
You said you're better than everyone, so I said, do a thing you are really good at.
Oh. I follow.
And then she had to explain the joke, and
That was not funny.
So what class are you taking? Your last class ever?
My last class ever, because I'm not going back to school. Never again.
Never mind.
Last class, last term, and then I'm done. And it is global communication. But it's...
That's your class?
Yeah.
That's such a weird last class.
It's also a level below the other classes I've been taking. I've been in 400s. This is a 300 class.
So this was just an elective?
This was... It had fit... It's because I took that time off after having Oliver and switching to one class a term, and I think that kind of messed up like the schedule, so
Yeah.
I think I probably would have taken this class earlier,
Gotcha.
but it wasn't offered.
What was that?
A dragon growling?
Kinda. I just don't want it to be something like scraping across my house or my porch or something with this stupid wind.
No, I think it sounded more like it could it have been a plow? So the world's dying, we're dying, and something's here. A dragon?
It's probably a ghost.
It's so windy. That's why. I'm blaming it on the weather. That's why we're so...
Probably.
It's...
I'm not like anxious about it though. You know what I mean?
I am a little bit.
It's been windier. It was windier 3 days ago.
That's true. I think it's because it's mixed with snow. And just snow...
See, but the snow, like, I can see better when it's snowing.
It's other people. I don't trust driving when it's
Yeah, but
bad.
it's not like you live, like, on a bad street and they're going to drive into your house or anything.
No. I mean, I guess that's why I get anxious about being out.
Yeah.
Anyway, school. Global comm. It's my last class. It's a 300 level. And I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I have a paper due Sunday that
I also wouldn't feel a communications class, but that's your whole degree, so.
That's the whole degree. Gotta put my communication degree to use somehow.
That's just my husband walking up the stairs. It's because the stairs are right there.
That was scary. The stairs are right there.
Yeah, the closet goes under the stairs.
Interesting. The layout of your house doesn't
It's
understand.
like closet, wall, then the stairs. And the closet in the living room goes under the stairs. So it's closet.
Oh, so are the stairs going that way?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I can't. The layout, the way that your house is laid
So
out, my mind can't.
The stairs are going...
Up than this.
My stairs don't turn.
Don't you go up a couple steps and then you go up all the rest of the flight of stairs?
Have you been to my house? No. My stairs are exactly like your stairs. Landing.
That's what I'm talking
Stairs.
about.
Oh, no. It's just landing.
Oh,
Stairs.
it's a step to a landing and then stairs.
Yeah, it's not like step, landing, stairs. It's just landing, stairs.
Oh, because my house is step, landing, stairs. So not exactly like my house.
I know, I took it back. I said, no, mine doesn't have the steps at the bottom.
Oh.
Because I got into my mind and then went into your house.
I'm currently in your house. And they go this way.
So if I walk around...
If you go out...
I turn my body. And I turn my body again.
They're like this right now. They're parallel with this closet.
I think so.
Why are we talking?
Because if you stand at the bottom of the stairs and look out the window, you'll see the same view as this window.
Why didn't we start with the windows?
Because I had to get there in my head. Or else I'm getting up and looking and knocking.
Gotta find it. Anyways.
I think the word association games will be fun.
This is gonna be really fun. So the thoughts were, because I've been seeing on other podcasts and just TikToks and other pairs and people, friends, playing those word association games. I feel like we're a little behind on trends, but also
we
it's
usually
funny.
are. It's okay.
My whole life is behind on trends. And typically it's that trend, but off-brand is how my entire life has been.
You got a Stanley over there?
No, I got a Hydro Flask.
Oh, you brought your Hydro Flask this time.
I did! Well, because when I forgot my emotional support Stanley here, I had to switch to my emotional support Hydro Flask.
Listen, I cannot believe your emotional support water bottle is a Stanley.
Depends on the day.
It spills. It leaks.
It does.
That's not emotional support. That's stress and anxiety.
Maybe that's why I've been so stressed.
That's your fight or flight? Because your Stanley spilling?
That's why I've been in my fight or flight. No, because I actually haven't been using my Stanley. I got my fight or flight when I've been using my Hydro Flask
That's
again.
funny.
No, I know. I don't know how I got onto that trend, but like up until I had my own adult money, any trend, I was always like
Always
way behind
yeah.
and off-brand.
Yeah.
So like Uggs, Bear Paws.
Oh, Bear Paws. Never had Uggs.
No.
Which I found out that they sold the company, so it's not Uggs that owns it anymore. So apparently they're made really cheaply now. I don't know how true that is, but
Well,
now that I have adult money,
yeah,
it's not something I'm going to put the effort into buying now.
And I'm not an Ugg person anyways. I feel like
I wanted a pair just to quick slip on and just be like,
I tried
Uggs, you know.
I do have a non-Ugg brand low black booties that are like Uggs. I got them in my Stitch Fix.
Nice. Because I have my muck boots, but they're like the really tall, like, muck boots.
Yeah.
Which are necessary sometimes.
I don't have any good tall winter boots. All of my winter boots are ankle, and I get snow in them every single time.
Well, ankle snow boots are the dumbest things ever created.
I just haven't purchased Highland. Anyway. This word is so shitty.
I agree.
That would be so shitty. I want to do the ones where it's like...
There's gonna be so much of us just talking to each other like we're not recording a podcast, or just staring at each other for a solid 30 seconds.
I just do a compilation of all of those.
Just me offering you food.
Oh, no, there's this other game, but I don't know how it works, but it's because...
Great, we should play it.
Wait, you might know it.
Okay.
No, it's, I've seen Joe and Frankie do it. I love Basement Yard.
Me too.
But it's the one
they did a podcast with the Shits and Gigs guys.
Who?
I'll show you after.
Okay.
It was funny.
Joe and they did it, but like because Joey's really not good with words, so like when he's when like he needs to say a word, it just comes out as sounds.
Oh my god. Yes.
Oh god.
Oh my god. No, what was it? I'm gonna say a word and you say the first word that comes to your head.
We should also do that too.
No. It stresses me out.
No, you do it to me then.
Sponge and you go It's too quick.
I love it.
Your mouth knows make word, but your brain goes what?
Mouth make word. Brain goes no.
Brain goes need minutes. Stop. That's how my brain works 98% of the time. Like, I just grasp onto the little knowledge of the world I have, and I go, yeah, run with that.
It's strapped onto my back, and it's going with me wherever I go. Yeah, so I feel like this word association game is going to be really fun. So, okay, I think the plan is...
The house vibrated.
Was that your son?
Could be.
That felt quick little stomps. And all I can picture is your husband.
He does that sometimes.
Does he?
Yeah. I gotta switch it up a little.
It's like I don't...
Unidentified footsteps. Could be either one of them.
That's like the footsteps in my attic that I hear sometimes.
Yes, tell us about your ghosts.
I don't think we've ever talked
No, we can talk about ghosts.
Really quickly.
We'll get to
the word association games. I think Bree's trying to stall.
I didn't say... You brought up footsteps in your attic and we're just gonna go past it? Sure. Let's play a game. I'll think of the word first.
Footsteps, ghost.
Do you have someone staying up there?
No.
So,
All right. So I
tell them about the little boy.
Which sounds a lot worse.
Well.
Okay. When I think I was like 13 or 14, I had one of my friends from middle school, high school, sleep over. And the way that, growing up, my parents had this really wide couch, so we could lay, it was like a full-size bed if you took the back cushions off. Dope. So we would lay like head at each end, and our feet would just kind of share the middle part. But the way that my parents' house is set up is when you walk in from their living room, you can see up to the second floor because it's like a horseshoe foyer. Like, I don't know what it's called. Landing. A horseshoe landing up into the second.
Stairs.
Yeah.
Landing.
Yeah. So it's just, essentially you can see the entire upstairs, like, main floor.
Yeah, your upstairs looks down into the downstairs.
Yeah. So I could see, from where I was laying, I could see my, like, brother's room, our, what's called the playroom, the attic door, and then a spare bedroom door. And so we were just laying there, and it was late. It was late enough where it was like, oh my god, that one TV show that would always come on.
George Lopez.
Yeah. That theme song was playing.
Okay. Little Rider.
And yes. And I was sitting there, laying there, and I look up, and through the bars of the railings were like little legs, just kind of like dangling. But it was the only light emitting in that direction was the TV, and it got cut off from the ceiling over top of the living room.
Yeah.
So it casted a shadow. So the only thing you could see was the bottom of the railing.
Yeah.
Right? So creepy as shit.
Yeah. Seeing ghost legs to Low Rider. You've never shared that part with me, and it's made it significantly funnier.
But it's like I knew instinctually they looked too small to be my brother.
Yeah.
And because my brother's 3.5 years older than I am. But I called for him anyways. My friend was sleeping, and she was facing me.
I'd have been like, bitch, get up.
Well, I kind of just like kicked her.
I would have been like, wake up. Wake up.
I was like,
wake up.
But I was like,
punch me, like,
Riley? And the leg stopped kicking.
That went, you can see me.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
I was just watching George Lopez. My mom doesn't let me watch this.
But what's funnier is like it looked like it was like little old boots. So he looked like young.
I hate it.
Looked young.
Yeah. I hate it.
And so I called my brother's name and nothing happened, and then all of a sudden my brother came out of his bedroom, which these feet were hanging right in front of where his room is.
Is that where his room is now, or was it? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So he opened the bedroom door, and the light came from his room, and it was just gone. Like, I didn't see anything anymore. Mm-hmm. And then he walked from his room to the bathroom, and then just shut the door. He didn't acknowledge me, because why would he?
He said, oh, her voice reminded me I had to pee.
Right. And so I was like, so I woke up my friend, and I was like, I just saw a ghost. And
she's like, I'm going home.
Well, this friend has always been very in tune with spirits as well. Like, growing up, she was who I would, like, talk to about, like, ghosty stuff. Mm-hmm. That was, like, the one time I've seen, like, an actual, like, thing, like, apparition or whatever. I haven't seen anything since. Like, sometimes I feel like I see things in the shadows of my house, but, like...
Oh, yeah, I definitely get, like, corner of my eye, like...
Things...
That was a shadow, I guess?
Yeah, like, or, like, in the shadows, too. Like, especially when I'm, like, sitting in... Movement. If I'm sitting in the dark with Oliver, like, trying to get him to go to sleep, I feel like I see things in his room. But But then it's like, I focus hard enough, and it's like, okay, well, it's just the shape of that. Yeah, but it's just like, my mind's like, no, that's something there for a minute. And then the other night, though, in my bedroom, I will say...
I won't come over. No, I'm just kidding.
I will say, I was laying in bed the other night, and I think Austin was, like, going to the bathroom. He wasn't in the bed yet. And I was laying there, and I lay... So, like, I put the blanket, like, up in front of my face, because the light from the monitor shines on me. But I swear to you... It felt like something was on the edge of the door, the arch into that bonus room attached to my bedroom. I swear. And it wasn't like, it wasn't
I thought
like
you were
looking.
Going to say something was going to touch you or sat on the bed or something.
No, nothing like that. It was just, I could see it. But
Yeah.
then I just pulled the blanket up more.
You pulled it up?
I didn't look. I didn't want to look. Because I felt like something was there.
Yeah.
So I kind of like moved and looked. And it felt like it was fuzzy. It felt like staticky, just like open this. I can't explain it. So it was as if it could like climb up the wall. I don't know if that climbs up the wall, but it wasn't like, I don't know, because it also feels like it was something on the
climb.
It was small. Okay,
I know. I get what you're saying.
It felt like it was like the shoulder on the other side of the archway. Do you know? And I just saw, because there's light from that room, so anything in that archway
is a shadow.
backlit.
Yeah.
So that was the first time in this house I felt.
And it could have been like Austin's chair just shoved way back.
It literally could have just been my eyes. I could have just been tired. You know, but I don't know. Sometimes I get those like little feelings, and then it felt like it got closer to me though. So then I just pulled it all the way up.
You gotta just
take
the blanket downstairs.
Boom. I got you.
Like it won't expect you. Just move fast.
But it's just like that was the first time in this house. But then the real experience that I had, that even Austin had, was our old apartment.
Your old apartment was one of the worst vibe things.
It was so bad.
Via Zoom.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever felt bad vibes over Zoom? No. Not until... Okay. We're both very, like, spiritual. Mm-hmm. And my grandma and I bought my grandma's old house. That's where we are right now. Mm-hmm. But she's always been the same way. Greta's been like that. You've said your friends, things like that. So, like...
My aunt.
Your aunt. So it's like, we talk about this stuff. We'll probably talk about this stuff again. I'm going to share some experiences when you're done. But I had a point. What was the last thing you said?
We were talking about my old apartment. Bad vibes via Zoom.
So, like, when we say vibes, like, we feel, like, actual good or bad
it's like
vibes.
Like, it's like a vibration in me.
Yeah.
Like, if it's bad enough, I feel
it almost hurts.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Like, I get...
It's like when you're anxious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's different. It's a different anxious. And that's what that old apartment gave me a lot.
Well, yeah, because we were on Zoom one day, and she was sitting, so her back was towards their bedroom door. So that's where the camera was facing. It was Greta bedroom door.
Yeah, because what was right behind me was like that little staircase closet, because it was an apartment, so we were on the bottom floor.
Wall to the closet, staircase, bedroom door. And in front of her bedroom door, or on it, there was a large man-sized shadow that just existed there.
Yeah.
Almost like a car drove by and cast a shadow on a man standing in front of the window. All the blinds were closed. Cars would not drive by there because that was a driveway that no one pulled into at that point.
Not even. That was a non...
Oh, yeah.
There was... Sunlight wouldn't come through that window because it was facing a...
house.
It was facing a canopied garden where... And, like... So even... I think the windows were open, but, like, their light didn't come through that window.
No, I remember you saying... Because all your blinds were closed that day. Because I think it was sunny out.
But it doesn't come through, and like, well, that I will say that curtain didn't have blinds. It just had, or that window didn't have blinds. It just had curtains because light never came through it.
Yeah.
So it never. We just had curtains on it, and
I just remember you saying nothing's open.
There's like nothing.
Like no windows
there.
were open.
And I didn't see it. I got up and left, and you're like, Greta?
Yeah.
I like went to the bathroom, which was the other direction.
The other way.
And you're like, is there any chance that there's like something outside that window across from your bedroom door?
Yeah, I asked all the logical questions first, and then I was like, okay, there was
She didn't tell me why she was asking me all these questions. I just went over to the window, I like checked, I looked at the other windows, I was like, no, there's nothing here. And I was like, my neighbor's not outside. What do you mean?
And it wasn't like, and your house sat up a little bit from where anyone could be standing outside. It was
like 5 or 6 steps up. Like the foundation was high.
Yeah. So I was like
if you were outside the window, it would be like chest.
So maybe it'd be like low on the door, but like no, it took up the full door.
And those were 10-foot ceilings. Yeah, those were tall.
Yeah,
10 or 12 foot. They were high. Cool. It was a cool apartment, characterized like it was beautiful. It was older. I mean, it was definitely like
pretty.
The home itself as a whole, not divided into apartments, would have been gorgeous. That I
Besides the demon writing in the...
Okay, so there's two other parts to this.
Let's just go full ghost stories.
Because I don't know...
Ghost stories and then end with word games?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Because I don't know the timeline of this. The door shaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that was before or after. I think the door shaking may have been after. But I
don't know.
The weirdest part...
Where were you working when the door shook?
We had the small couch, so it was pre-COVID. So I was working at Verizon, so it was before. So okay. No, it was post. Austin got VR during COVID, I think. So
okay.
No, he got VR before COVID. I can't tell you. I think it was before.
I think it was before.
I think it was before because I think I remember saying that's the door that shook.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said that door?
That one?
I said yeah.
I was like, oh. So let me just kind of full circle story here. The apartment, we moved into this apartment and we needed to get out of the apartment we were in, not because we were in it was a bad situation, just because it was so small. We went from it was 800 square foot. Yeah, our first apartment.
Small. It was a good first apartment.
I love
before
that apartment. I miss it.
Boyfriend and daughter.
Sweet. Yeah. We lived in that apartment though for I don't know. We lived in
Which one?
The first one, the small one. So we lived in that one for a little while, and then very quickly we were outgrowing it, and we're like, we need a bigger apartment. The apartment, that next one, just kind of happened onto us, and we're like, you know what, we're just going to take it. Didn't give it much thought. Went and viewed it. I got a new job. So we moved into the apartment, and when we went to go look at it, we looked at the basement. But we didn't, look at the basement.
Yeah.
Because what we didn't, I don't think, realize until we moved in were the ginormous scratches on the inside of the basement door. So the side of the door that goes down to the basement. Which,
to be fair,
looks like animal scratches.
It looks like a dog.
Yeah. Because there's a hot chance that whoever lived there before neglected their dog or wasn't even allowed to have the dog. It was... probably not. It looks like a dog
scratching at the bottom of a door,
which is very sad because that basement was very scary. That was where laundry hookups were, but we were we don't want to keep going downstairs to go to the. And it was just not. It wasn't a well taken care basement. It wasn't finished. It was. We would have had to put our stuff on pellets because it flooded.
Yeah,
and there were kids' drawings on the railing in the basement in Sharpie, and it said, "We do not play outside."
Yeah,
and then it said our neighbor's name. And said something about him. Scary.
Yep.
And then we had neighbors upstairs. So I do want to talk about the door shaking because I know that that could be a logical. The logical is oh, your door was shaking. You have upstairs neighbors. It was them.
Yeah.
But when I tell you, we lived there for 2 years, and it never violently shook. Like that.
And
twice.
That was the only thing.
The only
that
time,
acted like that.
And the only thing that did that, they could get loud up there, but not by much.
Yeah.
Not to make it
kids loud.
Yeah. Little toddlers running around loud. They didn't have animals. I'm telling you, it sounded like we were I was sitting on the couch watching TV. I had the dogs. So it was before, we had Millie. So I had the dogs. Austin was playing VR.
Not Oliver.
Austin was playing VR right in front of the door, but he was just standing. I was watching TV, and all of a sudden, it was like somebody took the door handle and just fucking shook it. It was as if they just started shaking the door.
Yeah, stop doing that.
So...
I'm saving you.
Thank you. So loud that it pulled Austin. Austin heard it through his headphones, and both the dogs just looked up at the door and just were silent.
They said, what the
And we all just looked at the door, and Austin looked at me, and I swear they were running around upstairs. It was just so sudden, and from that moment on, it felt so bad. so bad there.
Nothing ever, like, bothered you.
No.
It just was like, I'm here and I'm pissed about it.
Something.
I don't even think it was, like, pissed that you're there. Pissed that it existed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, well, I don't know where, but the two men that lived there before, they were together for like 40 years. They lived there. One of them died. I don't know if they died there.
Yeah, that's right.
And where that bedroom door is, I'm making a lot of connections right now. Where that bedroom
I can find out.
Where that bedroom door is, the way that my landlord talked about it, they kept that door shut at all times and put a chair there and would sit there and like they had smoked cigarettes. They had to like wash the walls and paint, but right in front of that door. That was my only like real negative experience. But with the kids' drawings, shortly after, I told my neighbor who lived above me that story, and she was like, oh my god, I can't believe that. And then I told her about the drawings in the basement.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? And I was like, yeah, there's like drawings on the railing in the basement of like little kids' drawings, like doodles of houses and like kids.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And she goes, my son, like, she got like really weird. And she like looked at me and she's like, no shit. My son recently just started saying there's a little boy and he needs our help. And she's like, where? And he said, and he would say like in the house. And I'm like, what? I was like, you didn't want to.
She said,
yeah, there was a little boy in the house that needed our help. So, and I've said this for a while, I believe that the little boy that I saw at my parents' house has followed me. It's not bad. I don't feel negative. I feel like he's...
no, but he did.
But he's there. And I don't know. It's just, that's my, like, main experience. You know, I've been to, like, mediums and I've experienced that and stuff, but they never said anything about a little boy. It was always just my grandparents, you know. But that's my main experience with that stuff. All to bring it home to, I sometimes hear footsteps in the attic of my new house. And just, like, I hear ruckus. And it could be an animal got up there.
Squirrels.
It could be squirrels. Like, I'm not that worried about it, but sometimes
I hate your attic door.
Yeah, my attic door's freaky. I feel bad that it's in my kids' room.
He'll let you know one day if it bothers him. He seems fine with it now.
No, yeah, it's a weird thing. It only covers the main part of the house, but I swear I hear footsteps above me in my bedroom. And there's no attic above me in my bedroom. So,
there's a crawl space, though, isn't there? Are you sure? Really?
Positive. It doesn't go any further over there.
That's weird.
Well, it's because it was an addition. They didn't add to the attic. The attic is just the main part of the house that wasn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's my experience with ghosties. I want to put myself in a position to experience more in like a positive way. I don't know. I want to be communicated with.
I don't.
Oh. Tell me more.
I've heard things.
Oh, shit.
I have talked to Rebecca about this because, fun fact, she is a believer, so I was like, I don't want you to think I'm crazy, but I'm going to tell you about everything I experience all the time.
That's good. That's comforting.
Yeah, but I've heard, like, whispers. Just, like, kind of right here. Not, like, in my head.
Oh, just, you hear.
And I think because I'm like, it doesn't come as real words, but I've heard, like, men cough. I often smell, like, cigarette smoke right here. And Mitchell smelled that, too. But I'll just be like, go away. I hate that. Find a different way.
Yeah.
Not like that. And it goes away immediately. Because at first I was like, what is on fire? And that only has happened here.
I was going to say, was that when you smelled it in the bathroom that one time?
No, that was weird.
That was a real thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's when our oven started dying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Carry on. Sorry.
Our oven doesn't like. Don't worry about it.
Damn oven.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I'll stick my head in it and find out.
Please.
Woof, sorry.
We won't turn it on.
That got dark.
No. Just look at it. Stop. See what's wrong with it. But, like, I've heard that, and my grandma's the same way. But, like, I've always, like, felt things at my... I want to go backwards, because a lot has happened with, like, Anna and I.
Mm-hmm.
In other places.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of anything, like, super recent besides, like, the smells. I get a lot of smells. Like, I'll smell perfumes. The cigarettes is the most common. I've smelled my grandma's perfume, my great-grandma's perfume in this bathroom.
Do you have a sensitive sense of smell?
Yeah.
So, that's just really interesting.
Yeah.
That, like, that's how they're choosing to communicate.
And that was my great-grandma's bathroom.
Oh, wow.
They built this for my great-grandparents.
Yeah.
So I smelled her perfume in there, and I texted my grandma right away. I was like, I smell grandma's perfume! So I've, smelled stuff. The cigarettes bothers me. Just looks around, angry. And I don't know who that could be.
No.
I lived, in the last house we lived in.
Mm-hmm.
No, the house before that. We moved a lot. So we lived in a house, then an apartment, but then a house before that when I was in, like, middle school, and I would always feel like that heavy. Yeah, that was scary. I hated that house.
No, don't touch me.
No, don't touch me.
No, don't touch me.
I was, like, 13.
Right.
So I was just like...
It's just the way of the world. Don't worry about it.
It's just life now. Get over
it's just the way of life.
Move on, bitch.
That happens when you turn 13. All of a sudden, there's a lot of weight on your shoulders. Not a ghost.
Oh my God.
Just reality.
But that house just felt bad.
Mm-hmm.
There was, like, a crawl space in the bathroom. Like, there was the toilet and then the door to the crawl space.
Creepy.
So it was, like, a step up. Mm-hmm. But then, like, the actual crawl space steps into the crawl space.
Ugh.
Yeah, but they were blocked off.
Oh.
But, like, I would pee like this.
You're like, I just don't want it. Don't
fling open.
Oh, creepy. That's creepy.
Yeah. It didn't. It felt like it was gonna. Yeah.
Still, the feeling's there.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer in your intuition and your feelings. They're true.
Yeah. And the basement was, like, the same as your apartment basement, not finished, flooded, but it had, like, the holes in the walls that go to, like, gravel pits.
That's ours. That did too. We found dead animals there.
But, like, yeah, it got pretty stinky down there. It probably was the same. But our laundry was down there.
Oof.
And that's, of course, the age where my mom was like, you need to start doing your own laundry. And I'm like, I'd rather die.
I don't want to go down there.
I would literally throw clothes in, run up the stairs, breathe in normal air because it was so heavy down there, go back down, soap, start the load, close it, run back up.
Wow.
Because it was so bad. And I've always been, like, a chicken shit. Like...
But still,
But I feel like I have good reason.
Well, maybe that's why. Maybe you're just hypersensitive to that.
Yeah.
And, like, I mean, what is that? What is it called? I can't even tell you the real word. But, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if we were to put ourselves in the situation to, like...
Be open, like, clairaudient, clairvoyant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wonder what would happen type thing.
I'm scared. I don't want to know. If I ever did it, I would want to, like, be somewhere, like, safe.
Mm-hmm.
Not in my own home.
I don't know. And I'm not where I have to go live.
No, I don't want to welcome it.
No.
To where things... Mm-mm. Yeah.
Well, that's why I like the medium circles, because it's like you're getting that, like, edge to it. Because wholeheartedly, I believe in it. Like, I went to that medium circle in Lilydale, and the medium was describing a person, and it was, like, about... he's like, I see planes, I see playing cards, I see cigars, I see glasses. It's an older man. And I was like, that's my grandpa. I was like, to a T. He was an Air Force pilot. He played poker with his friends. He smoked cigars. And he had big, thick glasses.
That's really cool.
And so I wholeheartedly believe in it. It's very interesting to me.
Yeah. I just don't think I have...
the cojones to do it.
Yeah. And also, like, I don't want to deliver messages to other people.
No, I don't.
If I could... pick, that'd be one thing, but, like, also what fairness is that too?
Right. Yeah. Because I was watching this one YouTube, and he was like, no, I see it. And he's like, one time he was on a plane, and he, like, could see somebody with a person,
and people might not always want to hear it either.
Yeah. And he's like, he said that he'd never accepted it. He never wanted to tell people about it because he felt like it was too much pressure.
Yeah.
I just want to I want to experience it in a positive way. It's that whole connotation that all ghosts are scary ghosts. When some are just there.
Yeah.
You know,
and
some are just existing.
I think the idea of it's scary more than anything.
Yeah.
Anna and I would have had several experiences. Mm-hmm. One was at the Reglinay.
The Reglinay is freaky.
So haunted. So
scary.
The annex, the stairs right below them going on to the stage, like towards the backstage area. Right through there, we were doing a band concert in middle school, and we were kind of just like goofing around. We were like had to run back and forth. We were doing something, and we saw this little boy who was dressed like us. Mm-hmm. Exactly the same outfit, but he looked pale, but not cold, not anything, like not just, like you're blue.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. He just looked a little pale. He was very young. We were like, maybe you're just short. Mm-hmm. And we talked to this person and had several conversations, and he was like, I don't know where my mom is. And we're like, oh, okay, like, is she supposed to be here? Are you supposed to be with her? Like, we can walk you back, like, whatever. And we're like, oh, we'll help you. We were running for some reason. And we started to walk past, and this little boy walked almost through us. Like, it could have been like a shoulder turn next to us. It was freezing cold, and I have goosebumps right now. It was freezing cold. And walked through the annex door. So I don't remember the actual story of the annex area, but it has something to do with a mother.
It does.
I don't remember the exact story.
I'm pretty sure it burnt down. Mm-hmm. There was a fire, and then there was a mom. Apartments. There was a mom, and there was kids. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And her kid died in there.
I think so.
And he just walked through.
Was just confused. And I don't think he walked through us. I think he was just very close to us and very cold, almost like, again, just
like kind of
pivot
just like
your shoulder.
Pivoted.
Yeah.
But then it was the whole not opening the annex door.
Yeah.
Well, because my parents' house growing up they built it. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like an old house.
So I wonder where you picked up that little boy.
I don't know. My parents also, we saw something. No, it just came to me and I feel icky.
I don't claim any of the energy you're about to share.
It's like I blacked it out till just now. So in my parents' home, there's like multiple doors to get outside, mm-hmm. and there's 2 pairs of French doors. Mm-hmm. One goes to like the pool, then the other goes to like a side lawn it's closest to the woods and like the fire pit. Mm-hmm. That one's not covered, but it's a deck, and it's loud. It's empty underneath it. It's hollow underneath mm-hmm. it. So when you run across it, you can hear the pounding.
Like running across a deck.
Right. And we lived in the middle of the woods. So like it...
Yep. I don't like it. Go on.
So, and we've seen we have sat on our porch and waited for bears to approach. We've seen a lot of big wildlife, right? Oh, this is... I don't claim any energy from my own story because knowing
you can't claim energy through a video unless you manifest it yourself. Just a fun fact.
Because knowing the things that I know now and the myths out there, this makes me feel icky.
Folklore, old tales, stuff like that. Just
came from somewhere.
They might be exaggerated.
Came from somewhere.
Sound insane, but
somebody experienced it. Wrote it down. There it is.
Just believe it. Believe it a little bit. Just have it in the back of your mind.
Because we saw...
If you say a word...
I'm not going to say any words. I'm not going to name what it is.
You know that one. I'm
not going to name it. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to make a claim to what... Other than the fact that my parents, we all kind of just chalked it to...
You all saw it? Okay.
We saw it.
Yeah.
A big mass.
Okay.
And if the lights are on in certain areas of the house and you can't, it's just reflections, but you can see kind of outside. Because it was night. It was dark. Large mass. Mm-hmm. Glowing yellow eyes.
Nope.
Moved across that deck in front of the window. No thudding. No noise.
That's disgusting.
No noise. There was no sound to the feet pause.
I don't even think if you tried to not make noise, you couldn't make any noise.
When I tell you this thing where the eyes were, it was up to my shoulders now.
Like, ooh.
Like it was.
Was it like on all four vibe or just?
It just the way it moved. It kind of looked like it was like running on on all fours. So we chalked it up.
Oh, it was running.
Oh, it moved quickly.
All right.
So
I'm gonna go through all up for a second. Hang on.
We chalked it up to mountain lion because they're mountain lion. Big cats near us where we again lived middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Within the hills. So. It's like I blocked that out till just now. Because we chalked it up to that, never spoke about it again. I remember telling stories to my friends for like a couple weeks. Mm-hmm. Probably for a little while.
Yeah, you're like, guys, what the fuck
Never talked about it. Have not talked about it since.
You should ask your mom about it.
I'm wondering, it was either my mom, my brother, and it was either all of us. There was more than me.
Yeah.
And I think it was...
And they all saw the same thing.
We all saw the same thing.
And you go... Must be a mountain lion.
Mm-hmm. We thought, are the dogs outside? But I'm telling you, if you run across that...
Yellow eyes is wild.
Mm-hmm. I shit you not. Yellow. Not just like glowing. Not like...
Reflective.
Yellow.
Yeesh.
That just made my whole body hurt a little bit.
Yeah,
That made my stomach hurt.
Yeah.
My ribs feel like I'm being like...
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I have sage.
Thank you. I would like that.
It's upstairs. Remind me to get it before you leave.
No, yeah. Because knowing the things that I know now...
Yeah. I'm glad we didn't have any experiences when we were in the Adirondacks.
I was waiting. I will say, though, I was waiting for every time that I looked out into the trees. Do you remember, though, that we heard the tree falling?
Yeah, but it was windy.
Yeah, but we didn't see it. It felt like it was right there.
Yeah, but...
I'm not saying that it wasn't fake. I just remember that was like such
That was crazy.
That was a while. That was
because we literally knocked on the window because at the Airbnb we were at, it was the hot tub, the kitchen window, the kitchen counter where everyone was sitting. So, like, we
could knock on the kitchen
could see
counter.
in because the lights were on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just, we were like, oh, guys, there was a tree fell.
We were like,
over.
men!
We are vulnerable. We're in our swimmies.
We are not feminists right now. We have bathing suits on.
When we're in a hot tub, we're smart.
We're knocking out. We're in the hot tub, we're sweat together. And the stairs were right behind the hot tub, too.
Yeah.
And it was dark.
So dark. So we're like, something fell out there. So they
all come out.
Big macho men. One with the... they brought the big out flashlight.
Yeah.
They're like, torch.
And then we're like, can you leave the flashlight on?
The Adirondacks, I don't hear that many creepy stories about. Appalachia, I hear more.
Woods
it's just woods. I mean, woods alone.
Mountains. And mountains carry a lot of energy.
And there's woods. There's so much of it. You don't know what's in there.
Yeah.
You don't know.
You know what, like, pisses me off?
Tell me. What pisses you off?
We don't know what the fuck is out there. Why do we pretend like we do? I'm not going to deny a damn thing unless I know for a fucking fact that it does not exist.
No, and the thing is...
Mermaids?
Sure.
1,000% real.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't even been in the damn ocean all the way. You don't know.
I don't think they're as pretty as, like...
No, I think they're scary as fuck. Have you seen I am a North Sea ship ocean.
Terrified.
I'm terrified of the ocean. And my whole TikTok before Fourth Wing was just ocean.
North Wing.
North Wing? I don't think that's mine.
What just happened? Just a little bit. No, the North Sea... Hell yeah. I'm suddenly on Drake's Passage TikTok.
And it's Drake's Passage because the 9-month cruise, they're all going through Drake's Passage right now or just went through it.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, so I'm on all that TikTok. And I don't know how I got there with my fear of the ocean.
I don't either. Well, I mean, because I don't know how true it is because I found this information from TikTok.
Yeah.
But that NASA was started by exploring the ocean, but then they're like, nah.
Yeah.
And then went to the sky.
Stop, buddy?
Why'd you stop?
I did hear that too, but I also don't know the truth behind it.
I don't know what the acronym for NASA is.
National
Aero something. It's about the sky.
You know what's crazy?
You have a computer.
National
Aeronautic. Oh, nautics. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, that might be believable.
Did NASA.
So, anyway, TikTok might be right on that.
Ocean
Gate. Woof. Yeah.
But there was a TikTok of these guys on a ship, like, working, like, catching fish, crabs, whatever the
and
fuck.
they could hear the sirens?
Literally going, like, come here or something. And they're like, I'm like, go inside, go inside, go inside, go inside, go inside.
Lock the door, lock the door, lock the door.
Lock the door. Your job's not important. You're
Quit,
replaceable,
quit,
you're
quit,
replaceable,
quit,
you're
quit.
replaceable.
You're replaceable. I believe in those big creatures in the sea.
Absolutely.
At least existing at some point.
Oh, for sure.
Like, do they exist right now? I don't know. Probably.
I think they do, and I think they'll exist long after us.
Oh, hell yeah.
They just don't want to deal with us.
They're like, this isn't...
Morons
this is
who
not...
are fucking... Like, it's hot down here now because you guys.
Yeah, they're like, fuck off. I'm gonna come up
There's
there
plastic in
and
my
reprimand
gills.
you. I'm gonna give you a little... We're gonna put you in timeout.
Could you imagine a giant fucking whale coming up and smacking you in the face with
saying
its fin?
ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
But that's what it's like... I don't know. If dinosaurs existed, you're telling me that the
Did you know birds are dinosaurs? I feel like I should have known this earlier in life. Well, birds aren't real, but that's another
Pigeons
thing.
are not real.
Pigeons.
Pigeons. Yes,
That's one of the funniest things I've ever heard because I'm like, why not?
Sure. If you wanna.
Absolutely. They're all fake.
I feel like at this point, to shift from this like negative energy I'm feeling,
Yeah.
let's get stupider.
Okay. Stupider.
So, word association.
Yeah.
My thoughts.
Okay.
Let's start with the one that we feel like we're gonna fail.
Okay.
Which is when you say a word, and we have to try to say the same word.
Okay.
And then if we don't, we have to just find the connection and keep, you know how it works.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
is it like 3, 2, 1? We say it at the same time? Oh, God. Okay. I'm going to be really bad at everything.
so, we'll see how long this one takes. And we'll base it off.
We're going to
argue. All right. Okay, hold on.
No, hang on.
I gotta get a word. Hold on. When you're ready, tell me you're ready. 1, 2, 3.
Ocean. I'm scared of it. It's stuck forever. Okay.
Okay, ocean and door.
Okay.
Ocean and door?
Are we supposed to do this fast?
Yes.
No. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Submarine.
Oh, okay. I have nowhere to go from here.
No.
Okay,
There's only one.
No. This is how we're gonna argue. Because you're gonna say there's only one, and I'm gonna go what?
1, 2, 3. Titanic. No, we're getting further away. No. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Beach. Titanic.
It's not gonna be the same. Okay, hang on here. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Water.
Iceberg.
Okay. Look in my eyes. I know what I'm gonna say.
Iceberg water. Iceberg water.
Okay.
Iceberg water. 1, 2, 3. Antarctica. Cold.
Okay.
Antarctica.
Come on. There's one left.
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Snow.
Penguins.
I have nothing left to give. That was it. My confidence checked right out. No.
Can't give you a hint to what the word is.
No, because it's gonna be wild. Let's go. Go. I got one.
1, 2, 3.
Waddle.
Happy feet. Okay. All right. Waddle. Happy feet. Waddle. Happy feet.
No.
Yeah. I got it.
Good. I'm happy for you.
1, 2, 3. Dance.
All right, we're going to the next one because that's never going to happen again.
So this one is where one of us comes
have
up
a
with a word. You have a word,
Yeah.
so now I'm the one guessing?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. So I'm going to be guessing words. This is also I've seen on other podcasts.
I think I've seen these both on the basement yard.
Yeah. And it's like, I think I have to get the word that she's thinking. But when I guess a word, she puts it on a scale from 0 to 100. And I just have to figure out if I'm getting closer. Essentially hot or cold, just with a number scale. So you have a word?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like you can see it in my mind if you look at me.
See nothing.
Good. That's usually what's in there.
Lamp.
2.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Tree.
12.
Oh, Jesus. Ooh. Werewolf.
One.
Damn. I thought we were going obscure. Washcloth.
25.
Okay. So we're approaching, kind of. Sink.
25.
Jesus.
Same.
Same room. Well, there's lots
Same realm.
of realm. Damn. Okay.
You name everything in a kitchen.
Water.
37.
I hate this game.
I don't like it.
Soap. That's gonna
30.
be. It was like that's gonna be the same.
7.
Okay. Fuck. Refrigerator.
69.
Ooh. 69 though. That's farther than 32. Stove.
76.
Instapot.
0.
Oh. Air fryer.
0.
Okay. Stove.
I feel like my scale is aggressive.
Your scale seems aggressive. Cookies.
83.
Cake.
90.
Cupcake.
90.
Oh. Banana bread.
100. Literally, you looked at me. I was like, she can see banana bread. She can see banana bread.
She did come over to my house to make banana bread one time because his oven's broken.
Yeah. Banana bread? Oh, yeah.
Wait, I want to think of the word and you have
Okay.
to guess. I have a word.
Backpack. 100.
Wouldn't that be wild?
That's so funny.
I really don't know how to gauge this one.
I know, it's hard.
50. It was my first instinct on that one.
Okay. Coat.
60.
Okay. Hat.
60. 58.
Headphones.
45.
Shirt.
65.
Towel.
30.
Socks.
95.
Shoes.
100.
Well, that was boring.
Look, okay, fine. That was boring. I'll think of another one.
No. My turn.
Ah! Okay.
Oh my god. I have such a good one. You're gonna be so mad. Okay. Go.
I'm gonna be mad.
So mad.
Book.
60.
Kindle.
32.
Oh, Jesus. Bookmark. Bookshelf.
20.
Jesus. Paid right. Pen.
Whoa.
Pen.
4.
Your scale's broken. 60 was
Going the wrong way.
60 was in book?
Yeah.
Notebook?
10.
How am I going the wrong way? Book. Movie?
74. It's likely I'm playing this wrong, but I think it's fun this way.
Is it Fourth Wing?
No.
Iron Flame.
Stop it.
Okay. TV show.
0.
Okay. Is it an actual movie title that you're thinking? Okay. A theater.
Do you want to say movie title?
Movie title.
60.
Okay. Doesn't help. That's between book and movie. Adaptation?
I almost just said wrong.
Fail.
What did you say? Adaptation?
I might be playing this game wrong. I'm saying a word, but it has to be like a thing. Is your thing a thing? Is your word a thing? Okay.
70.
hate this game. I hate being bad at things. Am I looking for a specific thing? Specific name? My brain's shut down.
It's hard. You're gonna hate me.
I'm gonna hate you. Fairy tale.
40?
Have I read it? I need a hint. Is it something?
I don't know if you've read it, but I'm confident you've seen it.
Ooh. You're confident I've seen it. I have suddenly forgotten everything I have ever watched in my entire life.
I get it.
So it's a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Of a book adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Pan.
50?
Okay.
So it's really hard because right now you're stuck on guessing a title of a movie, which I think will get you there, but it's not the answer. It's very specific.
How do you get more specific than a movie title?
That's not the game. Like, just start guessing more specific things. Don't guess so broadly.
I'm guessing
You
movie
guessed movie.
titles.
You guessed one.
No, I guess a couple. Hunger Games, Peter Pan. Peter Pan put me at 50.
Yeah.
Magic.
30.
I'm mad.
It's difficult. I'm mad.
So remember when Bree's whole thing with her and her husband, they want to win. They're winning. Mine is, I'm just a sore fucking loser. So, I'm just mad because I have my brain. No words are in there.
No, and
Give me another hint.
That's not the game.
I don't want to play the game.
So Peter Pan's like fantasy, and this isn't, but it's not real either.
Okay. Teen Wolf. No, because I said TV.
Yeah.
Teen Wolf, it's not.
Like 20.
Damn. So I have watched probably something to a degree that I've seen.
Yeah. You're very aware of it.
Have I talked about it recently?
Maybe.
Really? Christmas.
32.
Holiday in general?
Don't get hung up on it.
Okay. I hate this game. The Goonies. I'm still focused on movie titles.
50.
Okay.
Can I give you a different hint? Candy.
Blue Wonka!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
That's not it. Okay.
No. 85.
Timothy Chalamet.
20. It's not about Tim.
Oompa Loompa.
100.
Yeah! You bitch!
I know.
Oompa Loompa!
Oompa.
I would have never gotten there.
Never.
Not a shot.
So now we know our boundaries.
Okay.
Now we know
No. All right.
our capabilities.
No. I want one more round of the first one, and then we're done.
Okay. Any word.
Any word.
Okay, hang on.
1, 2, 3.
Blue.
Zebra.
No.
Blue.
Okay.
Zebra. No.
You're gonna be mad at me for what I'm about to say, but I have one and I have my reasons.
1, 2, 3. Tumbleleaf.
Elephant. Because, like, in the cartoons,
No,
they're blue.
honest to God, I am not kidding you. I was going to say elephant, and now I'm mad. 1, 2, 3. Miss
Fox.
Rachel.
Tumbleleaf, they're foxes.
Yeah, I know, but I went
Animal.
kids show, and you were elephant, and I was singing if you ran into an elephant on a summer's day, what would you say? It's a song that Mr. Aaron sings.
I know what Mr. Aaron sings. Miss Rachel and Fox.
I'm going a route, and I don't think you're gonna follow me. 1, 2, 3. Halloween.
Bingo. I went to music.
Bingo. Halloween. Bingo. 1, 2, 3.
Costume.
Amazon.
Amazon? How did you think I was going to Amazon? Now we have Amazon and costume.
Because we're gonna buy the Bingo and Bluey costumes on Amazon.
Honey, I went like Bingo was your name-o.
I have a word. It's the only word, and you're not gonna get there. And you're gonna get mad.
Well, don't say that one.
No, I got nothing else happening up
What
there.
are the words?
Amazon.
What I said. Okay. Alright.
You're gonna be mad at me.
Go for it.
1, 2, 3.
Bye.
Madagascar.
I don't think there's been a time that I've liked you less than I do right now. Can you please explain? Because I'm so genuinely mad at you right now.
So.
If you have to start with so, it's not close enough to connect. It's Amazon costume Madagascar.
The movie.
Right. I get it. But no. I'm like, stop. Why?
Will you hate me more if I tell you I have a word now?
Yes, because we're starting over. Because this one's done.
My next word was going to be safari.
Mine would not have been.
Okay.
Why?
The movie. I don't know.
You don't even have a reason?
I saw them dressed up. Isn't there one of the movies where they dress up?
It's such a small, insignificant part of the whole fucking movie.
Then I remembered it.
The game's
pulled it
not,
into the game.
The game's not what is going to remember from the movie Madagascar.
Okay, so we gotta think of. We're starting over.
No.
Oh, but I
You
told
can't say safari. Madagascar and buy. How would you get so... No.
You're buying a safari. You're purchasing a safari in the Amazon. You have to pay your way there. The logic's there on that one. More than the Madagascar.
No, we are starting over.
Got a word yet?
No, I'm so mad at you. Okay.
I prefaced that we were gonna fight during this one. We would argue, and she's like, yeah, probably, but I don't know.
I don't think I expected to be angry.
There was a fear in me of like, she's gonna be mad at me by the end of this. 1, 2, 3,
Zipper.
coffee.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Zipper.
Yeah.
Coffee. Okay. 1, 2, 3, cold. Purse.
Like you gotta buy the coffee, bring your purse.
Okay.
Zipper. Cold.
Yeah.
Zipper.
You're wearing a coat.
We went the same way but different.
Purse.
It's not gonna be the same. Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Gloves. Now I'm more mad about the last one.
I'm on a high. One more time. No. So this is our descent into madness. I think every time we do a podcast, we get a little bit closer to going
For
mad.
sure. I think we should do this game every time.
I think we should. I feel
I
like
think
it's a good like
closer.
Yeah. So welcome to the new year, second episode of the new year. That was the loudest swallow.
It's not gonna change. Get used to it.
I can't wait to see what 2024 brings. I'm gonna get sentimental. I can't wait to see what happens this year.
That was last episode.
I know, but like, I just mean, I'm excited for the rest of 2024. It feels good. We'll be here every couple of weeks, and
I'm still mad at you.
well then, fine. Bye, Bree.
Bye, girl.